Greetings, I am Nice.
And I am Scandal. Whoops, and
And
I'm going the wrong direction
Let's go
again!
the wrong way together.
Yes!
All right.
Perfect!
Back to the train. Up to the train. Where are we on this train?
We're somewhere in the train.
Emergency IDs.
No way!
Wait, no way. Our IDs were good until it was an emergency ID scan.
Oh dear.
Because you have the bad ID.
You do, and that's a little strange.
Are you going to have to fight on a train? I want to know if we're going to have to fight on a train. So for anyone just joining us, my friend
I love the fact that they all assume that they are actually the ones that... Whoa! Do
Right?
these suckers know who has the bad ID? Also,
Right?
I'm going, that's incredibly violent. Like, dude.
At this point, they're like, we are at DEFCON level 3, and we are just killing all the bad IDs.
Right? Why not?
That's it. I don't know.
Oh, I forgot.
What might be possible is that if there's a bad ID, the drones bust in, but if nothing attacks, they just quietly collect you and take you to the authorities.
Oh, fair.
And they just basically go, hey, come with us, kind of thing. And there's a little, like, display or whatever, and you go, oh, okay, I'll go with you to the authorities. And you can explain your situation. You got nothing to worry about, you don't fight it, right? And you'd be like, hi, this thing,
Let
I
me
forgot
go
to
through the
re-register
door.
my... That you don't need to go that way. The answer is no. You must be
Apparently
fighting.
not. I
She just
am...
left you to the drone. She's like, bye.
Goodbye.
You know what, Cloud? You're the fighter. We keep paying you a butt ton of money. Go deal with
That's
that.
what we should do. Just pay you so much.
Yeah. But can you imagine that those drones are actually non-threatening if you're a civilian that's not in trouble? You're just like, oh, it's the ones that help you do the public service, whatever. And then Cloud going, I know I'm the bad guy, so I'll beat the shit out of it.
I'm the bad guy.
Cloud is not a nice person, just in the
Honestly,
game.
in a lot of ways, he's really
Like,
not. Even in regards to being a mercenary, the fact that he kills so many people would be like extreme cause for alarm, I
And
feel
more
like.
people than you used to. Oh, look, you're the same
But I work for Shinra. I'm the enemy.
I don't care.
We're not
I
trying
mean,
to kill
again,
people.
while people generate the system, people
Crush.
also...
Suddenly.
I feel you, random middle manager. But that's the biggest thing about it, where it's like, yes, there are some people that cannot basically put it down, as it were. Which is a thing that people talk about. But a lot of that is that as soon as you get rid of the big parts of like what the system looks like, you can start interacting with it.
Yeah, and the thing is if you can get
And
people
calling
together,
out also when stuff happens. It's not just oh, you guys have to go, do a protest. It's also like you can literally, like the whole thing about where a lot of people went, men never do anything when I get harassed on the street. And a lot of these guys going, well, I'm not harassing you. It's like, cool, but you're not calling it out.
You're not helping
You're
or
not-
supporting me. Yes.
Yeah, you're just...
You're not stopping the bullying.
Yeah, you're not...
Alright, so we're going to slow the train down. Everyone in the back car is standing is over the phone, they're facing like their noses.
Oh, it actually is a real danger, as far as I understand. I'm also like, stopping, is that a thing that actually happens on a lot of trains? You can just stop it aggressively and abruptly?
I'll say, as far as I know, that button isn't usually in casual passenger access area. Like, it may be, but if it is, I think it's behind a, like, smash glass for emergency kind of thing.
Like super extreme
Not just
emergency.
like, here, that one with the finger, here, push this button.
I mean, she slammed it with her hands.
No,
so.
but the little image, on it, it's just, use button. Hello, why? Have I rescued you?
Have I helped you?
I'm
that
trying
was
to rescue
wildly intimate.
It's very specific. It's fun.
I'm like, again, he's allowed to have different interests, but I'm also like, where was different in these regards for like him and Jesse? I don't know.
So when they're flying forward, the way the little gun hangs off, it just also, we will fly over slowly and follow you, but we won't shoot while we're on our way. It doesn't matter that we have ranged weapons. Going reminds me of, bees with penises things.
Oh god, that sounds terrible!
I don't know if you noticed, it was flying
happened,
over,
never
just sort of dangling them between the legs, the gun, it was kind of hilarious. But I'm also just like, you all have projectile weapons, but you're just going to fly over quietly and then wait till we engage you. I mean,
sounds realistic, sounds reasonable. I mean, why not? Everything's just gonna go, no, we don't expect, civilians to be...
I was gonna say, again, maybe they're normally non-violent. And
Maybe?
that could be a thing. They're just they're just there.
Oh, I'm so excited to do this. Hang on.
Oh, have you examined it?
I have.
Okay, good.
These ones.
Because I forgot to say to examine it. Examine it! I also love that machines are also considered creatures and people are also considered creatures,
Right.
potentially. like everything is creatures to Chadley.
Aha!
Examine yourself and turn it in.
Hang on, how many have I
got another
done?
one.
So 4 out of 10 and 12 out of 15. All right, so
Okay.
I cannot. Which abilities? Okay, so I'm just trying to figure out which ones I need to do for this part. It says so staggering use unique abilities on staggered enemies and charge the ATB gauge 10 times.
Okay, so you need to get full
What is
ATB gauge 10 times.
But what is a unique ability then? Because I've been using like spells and whatnot, and it doesn't seem to. Oh, maybe I just need to do like abilities.
I think you
Not.
just need to do abilities.
Okay,
yeah, ones that are under abilities.
Hang on, is there anything up here?
There's actually There's actually graffiti on
Proton!
Alright, trains are gonna shut down again to do stuff on the track.
Sounds reasonable.
Drones
Sounds
on the
reasonable.
track, it's fine.
Drones on the
I
track,
love-
go wee wee wee, smash the people, they will die.
Oh god. I love this idea that they're just like, where were all these stations when we were riding the train?
Right?
Like, I did not see
I like that
any
they
of these
have the
doors or
maintenance
stations.
thing. Oh,
Like these maintenance doors, I did not see at all when we were riding the train. When we were doing our bikes up the stairs, not the train. We were running our bikes.
when we were
up here.
earlier with Jesse and oh god, there
Oh,
really
that
is actually a
Will you die if the train?
a thing.
That would be
What is
amazing.
going on?
Shoves her into the track. Oops. Sorry.
Oh wow, it wasn't loading. Oh, so that dragged me back? Like, that wasn't me. So it was trying to do the cutscene. Damn. Heidegger. He's so serious.
Alright. Also, they went all out with his mouth.
Yeah, I mean, what else are you supposed to do when literally everybody goes, yeah, you need money, you need to survive on a certain amount of money, so people become survivors in any way possible.
Yes.
If you have an imbalance in a system, what happens? You either do that or...
large teeth, my bro.
Whoa.
Those are some large
You
teeth.
have
He's
some canines?
Very mouth-oriented
tooth?
character design.
Toothies?
Tooth and lip, a lot of mouth there.
Many
Like the biting.
Which is
you'll
totally
get.
fine. There actually are a lot of people who have fairly large teeth. And I actually knew a couple of people where they would talk about when they were born. They were like, I actually had basically my adult teeth
They had
when I
middle
was
teeth.
born. Yeah.
I say it's not their adult teeth because they won't fit in the baby's mouth. It's just tooth heaviness.
Oh, okay. Well, they had teeth when they were born.
Yeah, so middle teeth are not completely uncommon, but a lot of people are very, they're not unheard of, but a lot of people are very surprised by them when they happen. And so if you don't know, middle teeth, yeah, you're just born with your baby teeth in your mouth. Done. But
right.
Yeah, some people have said adult teeth. Your adult teeth cannot fit in an infant mouth. And if you've never seen an infant mouth, then it's okay. It's just trust me. They're too
they have little tiny.
So they still lose their baby teeth and then get their adult teeth like normal, but you just have the baby teeth already grown.
Right.
So yeah, variations and stuff like that.
It's important to realize for sure
That there are differences. There was actually a story one time that I watched. I think it was actually like a short episode or something. And there was someone in there that they called Teeth because he'd been born with navel teeth.
Right.
And his mom just freaked out and called him Teeth.
Finish him off.
Wow, they're like, thanks, Mom. I appreciate the support.
I mean,
Like,
honestly, with a name like Teeth, people would probably leave you alone. So I don't know.
maybe.
But I can't remember what the show was really like. It was an interesting convention.
No
It sounds like it would have been very interesting just going like, that actually reminds me, so, and again, not to make fun of the idea at all, because sometimes it's just about really education and comprehension and understanding. So I remember when I was, at one point when I was younger, I was in my dad's office, because he was a doctor,
Right.
and I was reading basically these sort of behind-the-scenes stories about, nurses and doctors and whatever else, and they mentioned they had run into somebody where they were so excited, they were helping an individual in a different country, and they're like, I was so excited, I had a baby, and the baby came with a name.
Oh no.
Oh no, did I go the wrong way? I get turned around.
Did you turn
Dang
around?
it. Alright, fine.
It's
Run
okay.
faster. But basically, because when you're doing fights, this all looks the same.
That's
so
fine.
I
Anyway,
apologize.
so baby came with a name.
Baby, they were so excited because the baby came with a name.
Okay.
Okay, so let me hang on. Can I get my window up, please?
Did you get a
No.
map? Is there a map?
Where's my map button? Excuse?
Okay,
There we go.
there
Holy
we
crow!
go.
I'm like, my map button went away. All right. But then there was also another instance where somebody had that happen. So that was why their child was called Urine,
Okay.
because it had said urine sample
Okay.
on the little thing, and she was like, and the mom who had the baby was like, oh, it was so amazing! I got a baby, and the baby came with a name.
And Green is a pretty name.
And it was like, oh. And then there was another case of where
Come on.
one of the oh boy.
He's close.
Who's
Who's
he?
close?
Could use some help here.
Who's this?
I can't help. I'm on the other side of the.
Participant. Are you
Oh my God.
You are
my
present.
guys.
That's lovely. It just passed me to the wrong side of the barrier. I know I have to go past and then go back.
Hang on. Is there anything up here? I'm sure Barrett will be fine.
I'll come back in just a minute. Let me just check the material real quick.
Hang on, guys.
It's really expensive, but you don't get to come back.
Oh, that's where you have to go. Never mind. Hang on. If I have to go that way, screw
Then you
that.
better go look at the other place.
Yeah, no, I'm like, that's how that works. I need to be.
Hang on. I need to go look over here.
That was Barrett on the other side of the barrier. I don't really think there is a... Oh, no, I have to. I have to go up here to do something.
Okay, I didn't know if you wanted to see some stuff behind the page.
I mean, I can look from up here, I'm sure. Yep, he's over there.
Yeah, having a time.
Yep. But there was, so I was saying, there was another case actually where another person, they were so grateful to the ambulance services that they called their child ambulance.
Oh, that's
And
sweet.
I was like, that's really sweet, actually.
I wonder if they go by ambulance.
But I also, like, sometimes I feel really weird about sharing those stories because a lot of them primarily are from basically a bunch of white people who just seem to sort of think it's really charming that people are just so goofy in that way. Why would you?
Languages and other cultures go
Uh-huh. And you're just kind of like, we do that sort of crap all the time, you know?
Oh my god.
Like
we use cool foreign words, and I say cool, like, it sounds neat for everyone.
Right?
Like, it's amazing how much stuff we named. We named it in Greek, we named it in Latin. That's a cool sounding word, and you just do it. It's fine.
It's pretty impressive.
Someone somewhere going, yeah, they named their baby float. And you're going, huh? And
what?
you know, in the language they chose, it sounds like a cool ass pronunciation, right?
Right.
But they're going, what a weird thing to call your child.
Oh, sounds strange. And everybody else going, I don't know, words are made up anyway, so...
Honestly, words are a collection of sounds, and the song, what's it, like, you know,
oh god, I can't
know
remember what it's
called.
called. There's a really fun, like, basically vocal experience sound. It's just about, you know, using interesting words, and I can't remember, my dad actually broke down what the song was really about as far as he, like, understood.
It really is a sound experience, and so, it was played on the Dr. Lorenzo show years ago. I'm gonna see if I can find the name of it really quick.
Hang on, is there anything back here? Because I am curious. I'm also like, the trains are literally just running. Oh, get your ass over here. No, I don't wanna yet. But I don't wanna. Okay, so they're over there. So I'm gonna go over this way. You are still looking. I appreciate my friend trying to let you find the song. And I'm trying... Bulbous Bouffant.
Oh, is that
the name
Bulbous Bouffant? It might be.
Is that Bulbous Bouffant?
Yeah,
Rubber
I think that's it.
Macadamia.
Yeah, it's Bulbous Bouffant.
Yes! I had to think about it for a minute while I'm running around going, I know if I keep talking, I will eventually remember.
It's by the Vestibules.
The vestibules?
Ooh,
Vestibules.
Yes.
Vestibules.
Vestibules.
The Ghiblies.
The Ghiblies.
It's in my Ghiblies.
I feel it in my Ghiblies.
I feel it in my
That's
Ghiblies.
fine. Alright, you just have so much walking you cannot do this thing. So you're going to move to here, so you have to walk. And not
really slowly. And everybody takes 12 minutes to get through this. Alright, go on.
What's plan A, B,
If
C, D?
everything went off without a hitch.
Okay.
From the station, it would have been a straight shot to the reality.
Yes, that's reasonable,
We don't
sir.
get to do that.
Didn't work out. We had to have alternatives.
We
Yeah.
got it. So what's
Sounds
plan
reasonable.
B?
A good expectation. Backup plans in case we get off early. Yep.
Yeah.
Also good expectations.
And the further out.
See,
The further out. I see. So we're
honestly,
very far out.
good contingency plans. Like,
Yeah.
if you are that far out,
All the way out to E. Lucky us. Also, should we have known about any contingency plans? Wouldn't that have been valuable?
Hey, by the way, you guys, if you ever work in management at all, fucking telling your team expectations is a really good goddamn thing rather than going like, magic time, surprise!
We also have to now make time to communicate the plan in the middle of the ordeal.
I know! And you're like, you're
No, we're not
wasting
gonna do that.
time! Also, why is
You
nobody
never
in this
have.
entire goddamn game thinking about murdering cameras? Not a
Ever.
single one of these professionals is going, cameras.
Also, again,
They're all
it's
going,
just
I don't need cameras.
cameras. It's
What do
an
you have?
experience.
Cameras.
Again and again of going, we don't care if we're seen, even though we all look super goddamn distinct.
And very specific. Yeah,
really,
like,
really particular.
I...
It's fine. They won't hunt us down by the video footage. They just want to know where we are right now.
Oh, okay. I bet you I can.
Are we going to shoot a train and then take it over? What we got to do is take it. The
Maybe.
train right to the face. That's
Train.
the solution
I
there.
mean, we've been trying to dodge trains this whole.
Here we
Oh,
go.
it's Heidegger. Heidegger.
Heidegger.
Heidegger. I almost
I have
got it.
just a lot of teeth. I just go and have it.
So-
I think teeth are super
I love
interesting.
the OtterBox on his phone.
Oh, yay.
Okay, so if you don't know, colloquially in at least the United States, specific cases On phones, for the most part, they tend to be called OtterBoxes. That doesn't mean, though, that all phone cases are OtterBoxes, but they sort of like in that way that Kleenex is actually a brand and it's not actually...
facial tissue is the thing.
It's actually called facial tissue. That is what it is. It's not Kleenex. But he's got such distinctive song cover. That's great.
He does. He's very interesting.
It's also
Again, I'm not like mocking his teeth. I'm just saying that's interesting. I find teeth very interesting.
My friend actually has mentioned, it was really funny to me, where they were like, I first really get to know people because of their teeth. Like, that's the thing. Yeah, visually, that my friend is like, that's what I observed first. And I'm kind of like, that's interesting, because I've never heard of that before.
I have some facial blindness, but a lot of people have very distinctive teeth to me more than they do facial features.
Right.
So it's easy for me to be sure.
So basically what my friend is saying that a lot of white people, ourselves included, look a little weird. We all look a little similar.
A lot of people, I do. It doesn't even matter. Like, the more unusual you look, the more likely I am to remember you. And so, otherwise, it's by your teeth pretty much. Sometimes, especially when someone's done in different makeup or a different costume.
He gets to cackle finally.
Good
Good job, because
context. I get a hard time recognizing them, but I'll be like, teeth, I get it.
Yay, Tifa! I got it. Wait.
Tifa.
Alright, which?
Heidegger seems super chill, but also I love that he's in the middle of the action. He's not just standing back telling people to do stuff.
It is actually pretty nice. I sometimes get
me.
really irritated where people are like, yeah, we have these super high-powered characters, but it doesn't really matter, and they don't really mean anything, and they don't really... We have to run this way.
No, with those blinking things up on the wall. They're flipping everywhere.
Oh, so that's the rendering in some cases, and in some cases it's also like...
Drone!
Man, it's supposed to be drones!
It's also the train just crashes and the drone smash!
I would be super excited if it honestly did.
That would be freaking hilarious. Just hits the drone just bursts into 1,000 pieces. Plane also derails because the drone goes on.
You'd be like,
and you're just something like, your defense plan was so good. The drone that came to stop us derailed the train, but otherwise would have gotten in our way. It's fine.
It's alright. It's alright. It's okay. It's alright, and it's okay. Let's slap the dudes in the butt today.
I was gonna say, we're just gonna fight some
drones today. Yes, I've examined these things a couple of times.
I'm just gonna keep asking.
No, I appreciate the reminder.
I want you to be able to examine better. Okay, what if you could use the examine material on yourself?
That would be really
you
cool,
read your
actually.
own profile and be like, how do people describe
How
me?
crappy are you as a human being?
Cloud, the disconnected and, basically traumatized former soldier.
Oh.
He has trouble. What are those? Oh, they're rats. Are those a different kind of rat or the same kind?
Let's find out.
I think it's just
La-la!
a normal were rats.
I think they're just regular were rats too. Tactical data not available. Okay, that's fine.
Untactical data. What about your normal data?
What about our useless data?
To read a profile on him, though, the way we got to read one on Roche.
Right.
That would be hilarious. And you get to read
Honestly,
yourself, and then Cloud hearing himself described in bleak terms just through a tear.
But I also was just like, it's lovely and fantastic because it was a great descriptor of like these are different priorities and people going, yeah, we're gonna point out that they are actually reckless and they are actually dangerous.
Are you heading back or is it
No, see where I'm following the thing up in the corner?
Okay, yeah.
Like that's why I have that one specifically up.
Okay.
Because I'm like, this stuff all really kind of looks the same. And it's sort of messing with me. And it's like, why?
700 meters. It's 600 meters. Side door! Dogs in the side door!
Dogs in the side ball pocket!
Also, this is, again, a completely different train track that you guys took on your motorcycles. How many separate train tracks are there leading up to Midgar, or up to the plate down from the base?
Especially in regards to the way that they seem to want to treat the base, but again, like, so for me, I'm going, it makes sense if you're basically dealing with your infrastructure. You're dealing with your mechanical side, you want a lot of trains, right?
Okay, but at the same time, like, you left from the same train station and you are in a completely different tunnel system. How did you do that?
Right?
Like, this is utterly different than the other one as far as, like, the design on it, how many windows it has, the fact that it has, like, basically, like, maintenance areas and, access doors. The other one even commented they weren't there. And, like, why is this one so much different? Also, why do all the screws of wire there? Like, what the hell?
There's honestly a lot of the stuff where I go, you guys seem like you're asking for a lot of danger in regards to how this stuff wants to work. Like,
he is getting
really funny.
It's okay.
Do get your booty kicked.
Honestly, you and T are the worst shape. Barrett's fine.
It's fine.
Barrett is a tank. He's got it.
Barrett is, shockingly, I think actually not as much of a tank.
No, he just looks like a tank.
Oh no! I mean, he can look like a tank. He can look like a tree.
He could look like a snack.
Alright, Barrett the snack.
Slumbery defeated. What's a slumbery?
Alright,
Your
so...
sword is just in there. You're just like, you know what?
Oh, it's
I'll
okay.
just damage property. I'll just cut all these wires. It's fine. Him, slice. Woo!
Yay! I love to cause destruction. Everybody.
It's fine.
Why do we work with him? Roach. Oh, you're like me.
Roach. Oh, yes. That's why I keep
Oh, yeah.
doing it.
Yeah, you're
okay,
right,
my
babe.
friend.
Yes.
My friend.
Oh no, it's that time. Well,
It
thank
is
you very
that
much,
time.
guys, then for joining us. If you
You
like
betcha.
what we do, please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. And please also feel free to go check out our Ko-Fi and our Patreon. We've got some links in the description down below. But other than that, if you'd like to support us, so we've got some ways to go, my friend. You're fine.
Okay.
If you'd like to support us or go in order to do so, you can go check out our Ko-Fi or our Patreon. We've got some links in the description down below. Other than that, though, I have been Scandal.
And I have been Lies.
And it was great playing with you. Bye!